Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of November 4th. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, we have a active week with all of the planets. I will only be focusing on the inner planets, the things that are really closest to home for us, which starting today we have Mars moving into Sagittarius. So it is moving into a fellow fire sign. I do think that Mars is the most diplomatic of the fire signs. It's a little less brash and bold as, say, Aries and Leo in how it takes action. We then have tomorrow Taurus full moon. So the beaver moon is asking us, we are in the fall, and this is the last round of leaves falling and shedding. So things have been clearing up for us, but really, what is the last thing that you can commit to letting go this season so that we can go into wintertime and get cozy? Yeah. We also, the next day, have Venus moving into Scorpio from Libra, so it loves being Libra. Scorpio causes a bit more secrecy in how we communicate and relate to others. So know that you might have people keeping things from you, but you also might be kind of secret. Being private is one thing, but secrets are a little bit more devious in how we relate. But Scorpio is also direct, so they might be more blunt. But however, we do also have our last Mercury retrograde is coming up on the 9th. So we will end our week fully in Mercury retrograde mode. We've been in the pre-shadow, but we're going to be fully in that communication, technology, transportation hiccup mode for basically the rest of the month almost, yeah? All right, so let's see what we have for you. I'm using the Rose Oracle deck. Obviously, it's because I brought all of these Rebecca Campbell decks down with me. It's also to tie into our last moment of Libra Venus, which is where it likes to be. But also Taurus is ruled by Venus, so we're gonna just tap into this as much as we can. We are gonna be doing a rosebud, thorn, and seed spread. So your rose, Capricorn, rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. So Capricorn, the more fully present you can be, you can tap into the pleasures of each moment in life, even just how you wake up in the morning, how you enjoy that cup of coffee or tea in the morning, whatever it is. You can savor life if you are open to every enjoyable moment of it. Yeah, because then your bud, what's growing from that? We are nature. We are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. So, if you can fully be present in the moment, enjoying, all of the fruits that life have to offer you, you're going to become more grounded and, you're going to be fully in the ecosystem of life, basically. And the suggestion for you is that it's going to lead you to actually tap into nature more, which, depending on where you live, even if you're in the middle of the city, you can have like a plant in your house that helps you connect to nature. Grounding, I just suggested this to somebody else, like some people like to go barefoot to ground themselves to the earth. So whatever you need, like you're budding this ability to, fully know, be in the know, and actualize the oneness with the nature around us. Because we are all people of the earth, and we are not separate from nature is one thing that even if we are in the depths of the biggest city, we are still a part of nature. Yeah, and nature's in us. The thorn, what keeps us separated from this naturalness, from this pleasure. The crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. So, what are you willing to shed? Is it you being stuck in your head so much you can't enjoy life? Are you stuck in this Western ideology of materialism that you can't keep into nature? Whatever is separating you, rebirth yourself by releasing during this full moon, especially everything that is holding you back from this grounding, from everything that I've said so far, so that we can seed Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. Yeah, and that's one other thing. Humans are not separate from nature, and so the more that you can ground into yourself, feel the pleasure of life, you're going to feel compassion for those around you. The deeper that I went into my more traditional Western schooling, I, got my degree in geography with the minor in geology, and I was doing my best to separate myself from people as much as possible. And then when it came back to thinking about going for my master's, what I realized was that like I could reduce my footprint, be as, hermit on the mountain as I can be. But the biggest detriment to nature is people and unhealed people. So the best way to help nature is to help the people around you heal. And so then a lot of my focus since that traditional school time has been on healing people, getting people, comfortable in, like, because even feng shui, getting people comfortable and in the energetic of their environment enough that they are aware of, those micro interactions with the plants and the animals around them, having compassion for humanity so that we can all heal and live on this planet in that healed way. Yours ended a touch woo-woo. That's what it is, Capricorn. But yeah, it's gonna be for you that kind of Scrooge healing, Ebenezer Scrooge, like winter moment for you, where it is just you go through your suffering so much, and then once you hit the end of your understanding of yourself, you realize the necessity of the people in your life and the compassion that you have for them. Yeah. Well, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. This new moon in Taurus, this beaver moon, sounds enlightening to you, so enjoy, and I'll see you next week. Bye.